Ah. Ah. Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
People, I'm here talking to you guys without my mic even being plugged in. What? Gigi, why over your eye look like it bloodshot? Come here. What happened to your eye? Come here. Oh. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, this is one of the weirdest events I've seen so far for this is in progress, right? This is one of the weirdest events I've seen. Ooh, I get to pick one of these persons to get for free. I already have Mosi at C6. I'll just take her. That's right. This is what I want. So I have to do both of these before I can do anything else. This is annoying. Really decided GG. GG. You did write this out a while ago. Why have on that pants? Go take it off.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Shall we get going? This has got to be one of the most tedious festivals I've had to deal with. But we at least get somebody from Fontaine. So I guess it's someone from Fontaine. So hopefully he will share some lights on the place. Coco goes.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked. Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the Adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, One was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can, I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However, Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
I just want to make my primos. You serious, cuz? Don't tell me, say. My diamonds lead with you. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Is it just me or is Zhangli low-key threatening people? This nigga be like, every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Like, if you hear him say that shit to you, knowing that, yo, man's probably the oldest god. He's 7,000 years old, right? He caught more bodies than anybody in Leo or in the divinity or whatever the hell you might call it, right? This man got more bodies, never been beaten, and been rocking his haircut for 7,000 years. And when you hear this man look at you and be like, every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Man's out here telling you, you better chill the fuck out before I put your ass out. That's how I see it. Ain't nobody can tell me different. Man's like, yo, you need to chill your ass out or I'll make you chill out.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the fest. True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Man.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more travel? Got it! Paimon has a group!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and you know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim. Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick!
I am not going in the water in this Gucci suit, bruh. This is Gucci and Louis Vuitton shoes. Let him do it. I ain't doing this shit. What do you think I am? I'm a god. Do I think water characters should be able to walk on water? Yes!
Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
Oh, come on, Zhao!
How do you feel right now? Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind. Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like. Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However... Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last? Earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire. So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode. Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that. Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything. Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
It's, a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or, a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
Ready to play a game. Alright. 300! Nigga, that's a... Oh, come on, man. That is weird keep.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition.
You want water?
Yes, this was a fine idea.
I wanna fly, I wanna be the very best. I wanna fly though.
What do you want from me?
I want you to fly, you Sasuke having ass.
Squall and Fury!
You little shit.
The wind rises.
Oi. We're having your hand.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music. The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine, it's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh. And a melody is?
Hey, don't you patronize Paimon! Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of nursery rhymes, but Paimon does not sing on demand without payment. Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yoonjin sang?
Mm-hmm. That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glass as I watched when you hummed that.
I need to get this
Wow,
quest
Shen.
done.
Music definitely has the power to bring up
I
memories.
need the primo.
But what about you, Ganyu?
I don't care.
I know
talk
some
too
local
much.
folks. The songs of the sailors down at the dock. Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of the Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with human. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did the way those melodies make me feel, even though we come from different in that sense.
You go, Ganyu.
Yes, technically speaking.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I've planted many types.
You are
Nonsense. I have cultivated and cared. I will save some for decoration.
Why can't you just
We
skip
can feast
this
on the
shit?
then. Thank you.
Ah!
Do people say that?
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your
press it
idea
off.
of a
Look
girl's
at this.
snack.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master.
our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double. Now she has the gall to... Then she, even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity. Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us.
Thank you, everyone.
These niggas can talk, bro. Like, oh my days. Hey, yo, Sasuke, let's go. Something on that rock I want. Sasuke! That's my emo Sasuke. Sasuke! Alright. I am on the hunt for Primo Gems. So, bear with me. I'm trying to get this event finished, and boy, oh boy, it is annoying. It is tedious, to say nonetheless.
Behold!
I don't know about you guys, but that shit is fast. Yo, what am I doing, you know?
Quit following me.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
Who?
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
You don't have hands.
Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
You... Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup? Precisely. So, as you can see, even one as great as Rex Lapis was not immune to making the occasional blunder. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one
That's
knew
how
that
Cloud
Guizhong
Retainer
was
used to
indeed a
look?
superior talent in the
Hey, yo,
mechanical
bring that
arts.
back!
As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery.
Bring these
They
niggas back!
argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, One made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Yo, Madam Ping was hot!
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhang was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhang's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhang composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetwood Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories, too, would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way, so I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
We even asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, One shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the Sea of Glaze Lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Yo, King Bob, up. Dirty foot chicken daisy, man. You look a dirty foot chicken, and look your lucky man can't catch you for cook you. $100 million or nothing for me, draw down. Come on, Sasuke, let's go.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha of the Uchiha clan.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and...
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely?
'Cause you're the one who's known better.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from—
Huh? So, this all started because Cloud Retainer informed us that—
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
Oh, there is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today.
So, how has
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them, and a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madame Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No, everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful, I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. I will leave Mr. Dvorak.
Huh? Does it have to be right now?
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay?
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, madam.
Thank you all. As for that melody, I will play.
Wow, that'd be great!
When that time comes. Wherever her spirit may be among the countless...
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Fury. The wind rises.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here too!
Welcome back.
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you... I see. So the melody my ancestor heard, that certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ah, speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Huh. Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous. Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Whew. That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots! Zhangli said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked him by himself. Ugh. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Super! Yo,
Alright,
drop Frankie on that beat.
Oh wow, look.
So you just casually practice?
We have all this open space. A clear view of the mountains behind.
Invisible audience?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who, with my words, will take the stage by storm with...
For sure! The whole...
No, don't you worry about that.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to...
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself...
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral... I can speak to that.
And jump scare.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas.
Oh, sure thing.
Jesus, you guys
Travelers,
talk too
when
much!
you join us...
Damn! I have to go find Zhangli. Oh my days. Such a busybody. God! Yeah, bye! Sasuke! I was going the wrong way. I was going the wrong way, bro.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself!
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you...
Impeccable time. Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism, is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your... Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for your...
Oh, Zhongli! Huta told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses! When she says performance, she must be in the Lantern Rite Music Fest. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about...
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Hu my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes...
We got some soup from a god! I'ma drink this shit right now, bro. This should make me mighty strong. Ah! Where's the bamboo shoot soup? I don't see the bamboo shoot soup. Where's the soup? That's not it. That's not it either. Somebody stole my soup, Zhongli. What happened? Of course I pooped. It's my poop. Me do it. Put me poop in at this. I don't see it. Where's my soup? No, tomorrow. Man, I don't see that soup. I got, but unless it's this, and I doubt this. This is legendary. Gigi, why are you in the fridge? Why you do the one what you are using? Yo, give me some more, bruh.
Squall and Fury.
Give me some more of the soup. Man, you right.
I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer.
Man, that's some bullshit. Man, I'll tap you in the face. You a god, I ain't fucking with you. You the one god, if they put you in the game, I'm dipping. Alright, let's go. I need to get this more, bro. Leeway Harbor. This is the longest thing I've ever had to do for a Lantern Rite. Sasuke!
Behold!
Ooh, so we got a look at the Archon. Alright. I want to see how she looks.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hetao, and this is a little something called...
The Bling Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
I did all that for 20 primos. That is dedication right there, bro. Sorry. That's dedication right here.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
I just need to make my primos, bro. I want to try and get Al-Haytham. I'm not reading any of this. Alright, time for some primo! Shit. L2 not pressing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, L2. Work with me. Come on, press. Damn it. L2 refuses to press, so I have to change my controller. Yay!
The wind rises. Surge forth.
Yeah.
Solidify.
Following me.
That was fun. It was like I was just being me. I'm too awesome for this.
You want to use
my primo? Let me see my primo. Let me see my primo. Give me my primo.
my hat as an umbrella?
Yes, give me my primo.
The audacity to even make...
Shut up, bro.
that request.
Shut up, bro. Give me the hat. Give me the hell. Oh my God, it's sick.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Not even the wind can blow on forever. I don't care about that. I just wanna get that primo. I wanna get that primo. Let's go. This is a bit a way off, but we shall get it done nonetheless. To iron in a few seconds, few minutes, or an hour or so.
Relax. Behold!
fury. The wind rises.
Whoa! Calm the... Sasuke, come on.
Behold! The wind rises.
see a tablet there, innit? What? Haha! I'm rich! Hold up. Ah, what you not saying, bruh? I'm rich. The person I'm selecting is her, by the way.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
Fuck, I'm rich. Let me go.
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
How many primos do I have? Enough for 2-ish? 2? Oh, depression. In its finest form. Shall we continue? Let's continue. Alright. So if I switch him, boom. Switch out with that sticky walking. Alright, there we go. What the hell? What the hell? Fam. Nah, blood. What the Cause that shit never used to happen. Yo, get the
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Waves are as calm as always.
What a bountiful haul.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Waves are as calm as always.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low.
The waves are as calm as always.
Relax.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low.
The waves are as calm as always.
Bountiful haul.
The waves are as calm as always.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax.
Calm as always.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low. What a bountiful haul. I wonder what's going on out there.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low.
Relax.
Bah, humbug! Alright, let's go, everybody.
Waves are as calm as Behold!
Hey, girl, why the toss? Give me the toss, let me cough your ass and boom, boom, boom. Everybody kiss me.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Can't work. More money I can make. Chop we a chop. Can't work. Chop, chop. Daisuke Tokata nezo. Reborn sama desu. Yoroshiku na. I'm already there.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Hey, girl, come in. Do we do road? You guys don't want to hear the madness that's been going on. It's like Bonkai Koten Kyokotsu Karamatsu Shinshu. Bonkai Zanka no Tachi Minami Bonkai Zenbon Sakura Kageyoshi. No, 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 no. Oh my days. Let's hope it loads in this time for me. And it hasn't. Come on. Go. Greater the risk, the more the reward. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Bad mind, batty boy. Stroller is dying. No. Ha ha ha! What? Bro, I'm not the one who... Oh my days, cuz. Bad mind, batty man. You must go sleep, yeah. You must. What? How am I dying, bro? Hey, yo, this is some bullshit. How am I dying? I'm not hitting any of this shit. Hey, yo, cuz, this is bullshit. A ghost ship is hitting me. What the fuck? I'm irritated. I'm flabbergasted by this. How is this possible, blood? What the fuck? Wow, how am I dead? This makes no sense, blood. I have no idea how I died. We're gonna continue until we have enough to control the. Let's go. Let's see if we have enough to make a wish. Do we? Can we? Please. Ah! This close. One more go at it. One more go! Let's go! If I die some bullshit dead again, I will. I was stupid. Let me go. Oh, mama. Hey, yo, what's up?
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
What's up? I was distracted. Get off. Can we make another wish? We should be able to. We should. We should. We should. I hope.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
This is lagging like crazy. Ooh. Okay.
I just tell it like it is.
Alright. Close my eyes. Controller, please vibrate. Please. Please. Damn it. Ah! Come on, Al Haytham. Come home. Bloody hell, blood. Ah.
If someone can't handle it, maybe that's the...
I think I'm gonna give up now, cause what's the point? What is the point? I'm just here doing this in vain. I'm never getting him. Alright, let's go. Gonna give this one more try! Gonna try once more. Let's go! See if we can make the 5,000 points. So 29, 20, that's 50 plus 30. I got 80 primos. 80 primos. If I do this, I should be able to get 40 more. That's 120 primos. If I get 5,000, that should be one more wish. Alright, let's go. I've been streaming for a minute now. Streaming for 2 hours with only 3 comments and 5 likes. Why am I continuing to play? Why am I continuing to stream? Risk isn't worth the reward anymore, so I'm trying my best. Is that lightning? Why would you do that, bro? Yo, this nigga, bro. This nigga pushed me into the whirlpool. This is a bad mind pussy wall. Bad mind not getting in the way, yeah. Bumbo will like it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo! I'm literally staying the hell away from you guys. And you guys keep This thing spends more time freezing and actually doing what it's supposed to do. It spends more time freezing up than doing what it's supposed to do. Yo, just look at this nigga trying to kill me, bro. What? Oh my days, cuz. Yo, that, hottest piece of bull crap I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna give up on this. Well.
Relax.
Why does it lag so much? Oh my god, bro. Oh, I can't do anything else until tomorrow. My apologies. I have to work my butt off just to get a single 5-star.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
I think his means of transportation is the fastest. No doubt about it. Am I the only one experiencing these lags? I wanna know, cause this is annoying at this point. Ooh, fighting.
The wind rises.
I will have order. Stabilize. Be still.
Gomara! I could do this all day as long as it's combat. I could do this all day long. Here we go.
Order guide. Gather.
Bow your head.
As long as it's combat, I have no problem. You got a problem? No problem. 'Cause I ain't got none. As long as it's combat, I'm all good. There we go again. Who just wants to die? Hello?
Solidify.
Oh my god! Tokota!
Illusion shattered.
I will have order.
Next! Thank you. Next. Thank you. Nendokse da na. Hai! Bakemanaja!
Gather.
Oh no, did he fall off? He did. I'm gonna bring the plate to you. Don't worry about it. I brought you the plate. Don't worry about it.
They brought a plate to me! Real nigga!
Solidify.
Where's that other little shit? No! Come on, Sasuke.
Behold!
Stop! Stop falling down, blood! You guys are making this annoying as hell!
Cascade.
Stop falling off the cliff! I'm coming! Jesus! There we go!
Be still.
I got the fade right here, you don't need to jump off a cliff! I got the fade! There you go. More fade? Any more? No? Looks bigger monsters! Bakemonoja! Baka! Burger in my nose. Ooh. Huh? Of course I wanna go. Of course. Let's check how much primos we have. If we can do another wish. Come on. Come on. Cannot.
Squall and Fury.
Behold! Want to taste
Know
my
your
hammer?
place. Gather. Order guide you.
There is no escape!
My hammer.
Ah, the fate is over already. I was just getting warmed up. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Hey! Let's go, Sasuke. Sasuke! Okay, that was anticlimactic.
Too slow.
Very anticlimactic. But nonetheless, we have the Vader. Okay.
Solidify.
You guys?
I will have order.
Be still.
I got food. Right here, bro. I got food. Right here, bro. I got the fade ready. Right here, bro. Anybody else? Nobody else. Nobody else wants to fade. Come on, man. I expected a little bit of pushback, but no pushback. Let's see what we have here, boys. We're gonna make another wish. Let's do another wish. Let's do another wish, alright? Vibrate controller, please. Please. Nothing. Nothing. Ugh! I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. Hello? I'm here to run the ones.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
No.
Gather. Order guide you.
You're one of my gods. Run them pockets. Run your pockets! That's it for today, folks. I did all I could. I literally did all I could. I made all the wishes I could. And I still can't get all these. This goes to show That when you're free to play, you suck at the game. Anytime you're free to play, you just... you suck.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
That's just how it is.
But where are those who
Still can't get shit.
share the memory?
Man, sucks ass, bro. I have olive over here to discover. Right? I discovered. I opened up like half of it. I have this half to do next. Okay, now. I'll do it another day. I'll do it another day. So I'll just rest over here.
Where do you want to go next?